Diablo Immortal player spends over 100K on the game and can't find anybody to play with because he is so OP. But now the fact is that just because he did that, he's asking for a fucking refund. He's asking for a refund. Look, yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Miami Geeks Weekly Updates, brought to you by digitalcracknetwork.com. I'm your host, Punisher305. With me, as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willie.
I'm at the point now where I don't think there's any point to me complaining about Mondays.
No, I mean, I understand. The only thing is that I don't get is why am I off balance today? Like, I cannot do one thing without fucking up another. It's almost like a Johnny Derp without the words. It just happens.
I am totally uncoordinated today. I've misclicked. I tried to put things on and move things around, and I end up banging my head against a wall. Right now, if I were to have sex, I would end up getting myself a vasectomy somehow.
God. All right, you know what? I get it. But Willie, yeah, this is our therapy. We need to take care of this today because there's a lot to talk about, man. And
let's therapize.
Hey, let's do this, dude. Like, for instance, Microsoft defends Activision-Blizzard buyout by saying the company don't make any must-have games. Now, Willie, what the fuck are they talking about? I mean, Microsoft just justified their $68.7 billion or $56 billion purchase of Call of Duty publisher Activision by telling regulators that the company does not produce must-have games. How is that even true?
Let's get the details out, the facts out of the way first.
Please.
Okay.
I'm not wearing any pants. Film at 11.
The facts, because this is important. They're in the process of trying to finalize their purchase of Activision-Blizzard. And of course, the FTC and other entities in the United States are worried about it, but so is the UK's Competition and Markets Authority and the New Zealand Commerce Commission. To the latter, this is what they wrote. This is the response that they gave the New Zealand Commerce Commission. Okay. Quote, specifically with respect to Activision-Blizzard video games, there's nothing unique about the video games developed and published by Activision-Blizzard that is a must-have for rival PC and console video game distributors that could give rise to a foreclosure concern.
Because Call of Duty ain't shit then.
No. On the surface, what they're saying is true.
Oh, okay. How?
Because, yeah, Call of Duty is a sales success, but there's no material difference between Call of Duty and, say, Battlefield.
Okay.
They're both first-person shooters. They're both, long-lived and pretty popular franchises. So there's nothing about Call of Duty in and of itself as a game that would make it a must-have.
Okay, I get that.
Realizes that Call of Duty is also one of the most successful franchises out there right now.
Yeah,
and it might not be a must-have as far as people having to buy a game. Oh, I have to have this game, and if Microsoft is purchasing Activision Blizzard, that's going to impede my ability to play the game.
Got it.
Okay, yeah. In that case, yes. And also, it's not going to be a thing where all of a sudden they're going to hoard it to themselves. It's going to be multi-platform, almost assuredly. But as far as the franchise itself not being a must-have, of course it is. You wouldn't spend $68+ billion not to have Call of Duty in your stall.
That's what I was getting at. I was like, how will you say something unless they're trying to, just kind of like shrug it off like it's nothing. Like, that's the bullshit money, whatever. I don't care.
For context, the Rock Paper Shotgun article that we're referencing for this says that Call of Duty as a franchise by itself has made Activision $27 billion over its lifetime.
$27 billion. That's
that title alone.
Yeah.
Then you realize that you're also including Blizzard in this, which I'm sure World of Warcraft has made that money twice over.
Pretty much.
Not to mention just the Warcraft and Diablo and StarCraft games. There are a lot of franchises there that people would love to have. Obviously, with a title like World of Warcraft, that's PC only, so there wouldn't be any competitive advantage in the console space. Can you imagine if they were to go and decide all of a sudden, hey, that Diablo 4 everybody wants? Yeah, we changed our mind. You need Xbox.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that is actually a pretty big scare, especially for PlayStation, because that's their thing. That's their bread and butter, technically, or at least from Activision side. And to be, let's say they're just gonna remove that from PlayStation, that's a big hit. And especially if people love Call of Duty, they just might jump onto Xbox and play that game there.
Well, like I said, Call of Duty I don't think has any chance of becoming platform specific. But
Okay.
Diablo 3 was the first version, well, not the first Diablo version to be on consoles, because the original Diablo was on the original PlayStation. But
Hmm.
it's the first one that was on all three consoles, because it was on the Switch as well.
Yeah,
I happen to have the Diablo Switch.
he does.
But that was the one that got console players into Diablo. Now imagine giving them that fix and then saying for the next one, oh yeah, no, you got to buy our console now.
No, man, I think that's just utter garbage. I mean, I pray that it doesn't go to that route, but
No, but I'm saying I don't think
Yeah.
that it will. What I'm saying is, if they buy Activision Blizzard, they can definitely make it a situation where there will be must-have titles.
It could, yeah, it can happen. You're absolutely right. It can happen. But now the only thing is that we have to see what must-haves they want to give us, because they could just, with Activision like that, man, in their palm of their hands, they could do pretty much a lot of damage if they play the cards right.
We'll see how this goes.
I mean, think about it.
Either way,
it can happen.
It's Microsoft just justifying to everybody why it's okay for them to buy Activision Blizzard. Truthfully, from my perspective, I mean, I'm not a business person by any stretch of the imagination, but I would think that outside of wondering again what would become of King in this, because remember it's Activision Blizzard King.
Yeah.
I don't see a situation where you can bring up a really serious antitrust argument for Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard. If the shareholders are down with it, if the employees are down with it, and you don't create a situation where you end up fucking over the employees, my perspective. I could be 100% wrong. Please let me know if I am.
Actually, you know what? We'll leave that up to the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think what Willie just said? Does he have a point? Or do you think that there's something a little more to that we're probably not seeing? Please comment down below. Let us know your thoughts, and we would love to have a conversation with you guys all about this and everything else we're going to be talking about, especially about this right here, which Spyro has been modded into indie cat hit Stray. And I cannot be more happy at the fact that they added Spyro into Stray, and it actually works out pretty well from what I'm seeing here. Like, it's dope, dude. I gotta say, modders are doing God's work. Pretty much, you mentioned this lots of times, Willie.
Yes, a modder by the name of Mr. Marco 1003 grabbed the models from the Spyro Reignited trilogy and replaced all the cats with dragons.
That's
and
dope.
This individual, sir and or madam, you are doing the Lord's work.
Big time.
This is why PC is much more interesting than consoles. Yes, I get it. Consoles are simpler. You don't have to worry about upgrading things. You don't have to worry about crashes and whether or not it runs Windows or whether I know. I get it.
Yeah.
But my counter is you cannot play the game of Spyro the Dragon on PlayStation.
That's true. You do have a point there.
I can go right now if I had the skills.
Yeah.
If I had the skills, I would make the cat from Stray. I would turn him into Snoopy.
That
Fuck
would
cats.
be. I think I'll laugh. I think I'll laugh.
I love
laugh
cats,
hard.
but in my defense, Snoopy.
I mean, yeah. Or we could just turn them to like little Goombas all the way around and make
Turn them into Goombas. Little tiny Thomas the Tank Engines.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, modders can do some crazy things.
Indeed.
Like, okay, have you seen all the models they've made of Lady D in Resident Evil Village for the PC?
No, I haven't. And that's funny that you mentioned that because I really want to see that.
All right, put it up on screen. I want everybody to see this. Okay, this is the power of PC. Okay, Lady Dimitrescu dressed up like this.
Oh boy.
Any counter argument?
I know I got none. I have none. I have none. I don't know how to English anymore. I have none.
No. And just so you know, Mr. Merkel 1003 is not limiting himself to just Stray. He also added Spyro into Smash Brothers, Mario Kart 8, and Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. And
like he puts in the work. I gotta say,
he did the most horrifying thing you can actually ever do.
What did he do?
He replaced Nemesis in Resident Evil 3
with
Shrek.
Oh no!
Imagine Nemesis running after you with looking like Shrek, and then your mind just flashes back to Shrek is love, Shrek is life. And tell me that's not the most horrifying thing.
That is terrifying. That is terrifying. But that's all I could think about. Just him coming at you going, "This is my swamp." And yeah, no. I'm not. You know what? I'm good. I'm okay, Willie. I don't need this.
Someone actually put. When you talk about Garfield, someone put CJ from San Andreas in the game.
It's a cat.
Yes.
I have no words. How does he look?
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just gonna show you. There you go.
Oh God.
And because modding is universal, there are people who put the cat from Stray in Doom.
What, as the Doom Slayer or as one of the characters in the game?
No, the monsters.
Oh, okay.
I'm just, you know what? I'm sharing all this with you because you need to see.
No, I get it. I freaking get it. But I'm just yeah. I got no words for this. But I do have some words for something we're gonna be talking about right now, and it's Diablo Immortal player spends over 100K on the game and can't find anybody to play with because he is so OP. But now the fact is that just because he did that, he's asking for a fucking refund. He's asking for a refund. Look, I get it. You want to play, you want to play the win, and all that good shit. But fuck you. You're really gonna now think, oh man, now I can't play with nobody because nobody's that fucking high up there with me. You're gonna ask for a refund, 100K, and out of all people, Blizzard, yeah, fuck you. You ain't gonna get your money back. And this is all because of a content creator. It's all JT is all about business. That's his name. You know, I don't really know him, and I don't know how the fuck he spent 100K like that. I don't even want to know, to be honest. I don't. But the fact is now that he's asking for his money back because he can't fucking play, he can't matchmake with anybody because he's so fucking over the top OP. Yeah, fuck you, dude.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah, this ain't right for you. This ain't right for you. Willie, please go on. I just want to share that because I need to get that shit off my chest.
Okay. Facts first.
Yes.
The gentleman in question, I'm gonna say is a gentleman.
Yeah.
JT is all business.
Yeah.
We'll just say a person, content creator. I like the name, by the way, because it's fitting for what we're going to talk about right now.
Oh yeah.
Evidently, the person likes to stream and show themselves dominating everybody in Diablo Immortal.
Okay.
Enough so that they've sunk a considerable amount of money, according to them, around $100,000 into the game. Number one, as much as I love to complain about the fact that they're taking games that I love and turning them into microtransaction laden pieces of shit that you have to throw money into in order to succeed, this is the reason why it's done. Because there are people in this world who think that it's a good idea to spend $100,000 on the game. Do you realize that in order to make $100,000, on this game, right?
Yeah.
Say they were to go and make Diablo Immortal a game that you can buy on PC and consoles, right?
All right.
Let's say they go and charge $60 for the game, right? They'd have to sell 1,600 plus copies of the game, and that's all the money they're going to get from it, from those people, from those 1,667 copies of the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's all the money they're going to get. Meanwhile, they can do shit like this and potentially get $100,000 from a lot of people constantly. That's how these things make money for that reason. They hit you in that and those little centers and those little spots in your brain that make you want to dominate and make you want to have it all and make you want to be the best. And they let you spend all the money you want to get there. Now, this individual is sad because they're so OP that no one's in their bracket for matchmaking. I say put him in the same bracket as that other guy who spent his WoW money to OP himself and see who wins.
Oh no, yeah, that'd be a great match right there. Because, dude, I'm telling you right now, I get it that you want to make your character strong. I get it. You want to level them up and all that. But if you're gonna spend $100K on your Diablo Immortal character, and you know that he's mega OP, and you can't find a matchmaking, partner to play with because you're just that over the top, and you're just like so butthurt about it that you're gonna go ask for your money back. Yeah, man, no, fuck it. You deserve to get your this. You deserve this, dude. You knew what you're getting yourself into. You knew it.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
This reminds me of this one lawsuit. Remember back in the days with the 1-900 numbers?
Yeah, I remember.
Well, this is a famous case involving American Express where he spent thousands, tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars calling up those 900 sex lines.
Yeah.
And then suing American Express because they let him do it.
I remember this case so vividly now.
Just so you know, that case is the direct reason why American Express will no longer allow you to do any kind of adult transactions using their card.
Yeah, and I don't blame them. I don't.
I blame him.
Reason. Yeah, no, he's all at fault, dude.
And again, my credit sucks. I can't have American Express, so who cares? But stuff like this, I'm not going to say it's silly. There is a shred of credibility to what he's saying.
Okay. Because
he paid for something, and he was expecting to get some level of enjoyment out of it. And just because he spent more than what was feasible, now he feels like he's being punished for it.
Dude,
so now you know that if you spend a certain amount of money at the game, you won't have anybody else to play with.
Oh, that's technically it. And dude, I would have been like, you know what? I would understand if he spent $100. The most I will say maybe $250, and that's just me being like Jesus. Why will you spend that money? But I'm trying to go to that level. $100 for me already on a fucking game. It's just gonna be like there has to be a reason why I'm spending that much money. This guy spent $100K, Willie. $100K.
I want you to realize.
I really want to know who else is spending that much money on Diablo Immortal just to level up the characters. Again,
there are people that will spend near that money. There are probably people who have spent more. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this game, like most games, it may be region locked, so he might only be on American servers. But there are people in Asia who have spent 3 times as much as him, because one of the reasons why this was done is because in Asia, a lot of people like pay to win games. And this goes right up their alley. So there are people out there that probably spend more than this. But I want to go back for a second. You do realize that you just justified spending $250 on a video game.
No, but I'm not trying to say that I will justify that I'm spending that much. I'm trying to say as in a period of time. I'm not going to say a one lump sum. If you're spending a one lump sum that much money, either you're a fucking drug dealer in Miami, or you have rich parents, or you won the mega this weekend.
No,
But to spend it like that
no,
on one shot, I can't. I would say
because
maybe in time, 20 here,
because
25
that's
over
what I'm saying.
there.
That's the insidious nature of microtransactions. Before you realize how much you've spent on the game, you spent the average value of a video game. Like you get a game for free. Oh, I'm gonna try
Yeah.
this game out. Oh, what? It has a season pass. All right, I'll spend $10 here. Oh, that skin looks really nice. Oh, I want that skin. $5. That doesn't matter. And before you know it, you spent $200 on a game that you would not have spent if it had to be a one-time purchase.
Yeah. I get
The
it.
fact that
I
he's
get it.
the fact that he's using what he's doing for content creation, bro, write it off as an expense
Yeah. I mean, dude, it's your business. So I agree with
because
Willie.
you are not getting your money back.
No, you're not, dude. That shit's way gone. Take it to the court if you like, but you're not gonna get far with that shit.
If
But
you depended on pwning people in the game for your
you, just,
content,
you got pwned by yourself.
I say you need to maybe shift your focus to another type of content.
Yeah. I'll say stick to Chinese checkers. I hear that's a fun game.
I say go into Fortnite. At least
Yeah.
when you spend $100,000 there, you won't be anybody, but you'll look cool doing it.
Yeah, you're gonna have the nice kicks and jackets and the pickaxe and stuff like that.
You could be the pink Darth Vader with Kratos' chains. There you
There
go.
we go. There you go. Well,
Can't really do
yeah.
that in the game, but whatever.
Yeah,
we
I
can
know you
drink.
can't, but still, yeah. But anyways, I would like to say, sorry they lost your money, but it happens.
He didn't
Or
lose
it
his
happens
money.
to you. Oh, he lost it. Yeah, no, he lost that shit. That's gone. That's way gone. But I'm kind of curious to know what our audience thinks. I'm not sure if anybody from our audience follows him, but do you guys think that he's in all right to try to get his money back from Blizzard, even though it's him spending for that play to win type of style in the game? Do you think he's at the right, wrong? Please, again, comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this. Now, Willie, we reached that Monday that we know we always talk about, and it's the weekend box office. And July closes, and we look back and look at the month that we just went through and come to realize that the DC Leagues of Super Pets, it catches a $23 million opening, while Nope falls 58% at an 18.5 million second this weekend. Now, I kind of said it that the League of Super Pets was gonna, do a little damage, and I saw the movie, which is by far funny as fuck. It's actually pretty good. You gotta watch it. But let's talk a little more about this, Willie.
So, like you said, DC League of Super Pets had a $23 million opening weekend, number one domestically, and in this last weekend's box office. And like you said, Nope had a 58% drop to bring in $18.5 million. It's not a bad haul. And the fall isn't like terrible, considering that Thor: Love and Thunder had a bigger drop, and so did Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
But still, you'd think that Nope would have a lot more buzz than it does. Then again, it's a Jordan Peele movie. It might catch fire later.
Eventually.
Just like Get Out did.
Yeah, it's true.
Although Us didn't do that. Us was a confusing one.
It had. I'm telling you, Us had a little hit and misses, and I kind of caught onto it, but it was not that bad either. It wasn't.
But anyway, to continue, as I was saying, for an animated movie that maybe people didn't really think that much of, because yeah, I mean, League of Super Pets, you'd think a DC movie and like this would be relegated to streaming, but no, it went out. They went to theaters and it did pretty well. Then again, it had a lot of star power.
Yeah, it did.
And I mean, Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart have been working a lot together, and they make money. But of course, none of that matters because Keanu Reeves is Batman.
That's it. Argument settled and won. Thank you, Willie.
Well, rounding out the top 10, Thor: Love and Thunder pulled in $13 million.
All right.
It's still dropping, and total gross domestically has been $301 million. Told you 500 million is the magic number. I don't know if it's going to get there.
I think it's gonna get there with Black Panther on November. But let's carry on.
I don't know. Minions: Rise of Gru is fourth with 10 million. Top Gun Maverick still up there at $8.4 million.
I'm
It
fucking
has now pulled in
surprised.
$650 million
So
in 10
surprised.
weeks. Number 6, Where the Crawdads Sing, with 7.5 million. Elvis at number 7 with 5.7. The Black Phone, good movie. I saw it. Good movie. 2.5 million. Jurassic World Dominion is still in the top 10 at number 9 with 2.1 million. And a new movie that I didn't see coming out of anywhere, Vengeance, put in
Heard of that movie.
$1.8 million.
Huh. I mean,
Just
again,
between you and I,
yeah.
Everything Everywhere All at Once is still on the list. At number 13, it made $671,361 despite already being on streaming.
Dude, that's fucking great. I'm still surprised. I'm still surprised with that and Top Gun. I'm still
No,
surprised.
I'm not surprised with Top Gun. So I'm surprised to what extent. I knew a Top Gun was going to be a heavy hitter.
Yeah, but damn, like this, I didn't
Now,
see that coming.
You want to hear a disappointment?
What?
Paws of Fury: The Legend of Hank.
How bad?
80% drop in its third week.
God, oof.
Only made $756,819.
That's sad. That's sad.
It is.
Again, it's sad.
And I think it's safe to say that Lightyear was a bust.
It crashed and burned technically.
Absolutely, and it's not a bad movie. I saw it over the weekend.
It's not a bad movie. I just think, I guess there was more to it than than we saw, but a lot of people didn't get that hype. They just felt like it was just a whatever movie, and it wasn't such a bad flick. That's a bad thing. But then again, you have that coming out. Well, that came out. Then you have the Rise of Gru, and now this freaking movie, which I'm telling you right now, Lightyear was blown light years away.
It did. I mean, $117 million domestically.
Mhm.
This is a Pixar movie.
Yeah.
$214.5 million worldwide. That's not. I mean, considering that Minions: The Rise of Gru has made $320 million only domestically, and it's been out less time. That's pretty scary. That's pretty scary for Pixar in general and Disney overall.
No, big time. And I think Pixar probably got this one and just say, you know what? I think we got to focus on what we were doing before because this is not working.
Someone's screaming out there that, shit ain't right. We got to fix this. Quick, hurry up. We got to do something. Hey, wait. Where's Encanto 2?
Oh, shit. And that shit's coming soon, I heard.
I'm sure it is. Is that a Pixar movie? I think it's a Pixar movie.
No, it's a Disney flick.
No, it's not. It's a Disney movie.
Huh.
Oh, well, whatever.
Yeah, whatever the case is. But since we're still talking about the movies in the box office, Willie, let's talk about what's up with the Warner Brothers. And it looks like Warner Brothers is finally starting to fix a decade of mistakes. So Warner Brothers Discovery recently hired Alan Horn as a key consultant to their movie development team to fix one of WB's many mistakes of 2010. Now, I mean, I can imagine, I can just imagine like all the fuck ups they've done, but can we get a little more in depth about this, Willie?
Okay, we'll start with the gentleman himself, Alan Horn, very well respected in the industry. He had spent 12 years at WB as the chief operating officer. He was asked to retire by the CEO at the time, Jeff Bukes, and he thought about, you know what, I'm going to actually retire, but Disney snapped him up, and he'd been working and doing some really good things over at Disney.
We can see that, yeah.
Well, it looks like he was booed back to WB, and many are saying that when Jeff Bukes basically forced him to retire, that was the start of all the downhill spirals that they've had, because they've had multiple. Kevin Sujihara became the new CEO of WB after Jeff Bukes left. and he left. He left in disgrace. And you can say that a lot of the really weird choices they've made, as far as movies and stuff,
Yeah.
would be because Alan Horn wasn't there.
Wow. So Alan Horn is a big deal, technically.
Hmm.
Okay.
I mean, he's, like I said, he's very well respected. It's very important. I mean, it's sometimes it's hard to remember just how important it is for an executive to have the reins of a company that people trust and respect.
Cool.
Look at what's going on with Disney now. Bob Chapek may know what he's doing, but he's not Bob Iger. And people had faith in Bob Iger.
Yeah.
Disney now is kind of floundering. By many people think that they've lost their step, and you got to figure that some of that has to do with the fact that Bob Chapek is no Bob Iger. So hey, if this leads to more good DC movies, I'm down.
You know what? I totally agree with you, Willie. I really hope that with this man joining, well, coming back to WB, if it brings some good freaking DC movies, I'm all in. I would love to see a decent movie. As of right now, a perfect Justice League movie was in the freaking League of Pets.
I would like to
as
see.
sad as it is.
I would like to see a future where they give the Justice League another go, and they nail it.
You know what? You're right. I would like to see that.
I had this argument with a friend of mine who still insists that Justice League, especially the Snyder cut of Justice League, was perfect. And she's one of these people that actually likes the emo Superman.
No.
Which, you know what? Everyone has their own opinion. Just because I don't feel the same way doesn't mean that they're wrong and I'm right.
Yeah.
But they're wrong and I'm right. No, I'm kidding. But I still, if you're gonna make me like an emo Superman, do a movie that makes me like emo Superman.
No, yeah, give you something to fall for that character. Be like, man, that's this character. I could feel him. But yeah, I get it. I totally get it, Willie.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it again. Zack Snyder is a great director. He's an awesome cinematographer. But 45 minutes of slow motion is not gonna make me like your movie more.
No.
It's just gonna make me leave longer.
Like when they did that whole new freaking Justice League, it was everything, like half of the whole movie was slow-mo.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I caught on, I was like, why is everything in slow motion? They don't need to have this in slow motion.
The only slow motion scenes that made sense involved the Flash.
Yeah.
In my eyes.
No.
Everything else, it's all right. I can do without.
Yeah. I totally agree with you, Willie. But being that we're stuck on the DC and Warner Brothers thing, so the real question that I have to bring up is the Arrowverse over? And it looks like the CW cancels the Flash with a short notice at season 9. So the Flash is long, it's a long running CW show, as everybody knows. It's actually doing pretty freaking good. But according to the Hollywood Reporter, the CW announced that the Flash at season 9 will be the last show, technically. And it's been running for what, 13? It's going to run for 13 episodes in 2023 when it returns. That's it. 2023, when it returns, it's the end of the Flash. And I'm kind of like, why would they do something like that, Willie? Like, if this show is still doing good, a lot of people are actually respected this version of Flash. And why will you take away something that's doing good? Like, why would the CW, WB, or DC do such a thing?
Well, the first thing I would bring up is, like you said, season 9 will be its last, and it's a shortened season because they usually run 26 episodes. This season will only run 13.
Yeah,
and it's the last of the quote unquote Arrowverse shows. Named so because Arrow was the first show. This was a spinoff from Arrow. And arguably, it was the more successful of the two.
Yeah.
But all things come to an end. And as for the reason why, I have a really good reason why.
Why?
HBO Max.
Oh.
if the CW show was going to stay on the CW, by canceling this show, it ends the CW run, and it gives WB an opportunity for them to create, if not another series in HBO Max that's similar. Maybe they'll want to go the Disney Plus route and have a series that's sort of kind of concurrent with the movies. They said that they were done with the DCEU in concept because I just wanted to make good movies and not worry about a continuity. But maybe they could. Maybe they can go ahead. Maybe they can go ahead and, I mean, one thing I can think of, we talked about redoing things with Flashpoint.
Yeah.
Ezra Miller's become such a problematic person right now for WB and DC. What if Flashpoint ends with Grant Gustin, the Flash for the CW series, becoming the Flash in the DC movies?
Okay, you know what? I could work with that.
What if the Flashpoint leads to spin-offs that end up on HBO Max?
It's a possibility. I'm all right with
There's
it.
things that can be done. It takes the right mind. I'm not that mind, even though I am, because all my ideas are awesome.
I'm not going to argue with that.
I mean, you can argue with it because you'd be right to argue with it, but still, my ideas are amazing. And to anyone who says that they're not, I just have to let you know that Keanu Reeves is Batman. So you lost that argument.
Boom. That's it. Done. You got nailed, son. You can't argue back from that. Sorry.
Well,
that just happened, kids.
But to bring it back to the subject, now the only DC series that's on TV is Superman and Lois, and that is definitely not an Arrowverse show.
No.
All the other ones, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, Batwoman, they've all been canceled. This is the last one standing. And to Grant Gustin, I say, good job, sir.
You
Good
lasted
job.
as long. You lasted as long.
No.
Thank God.
He made us like he made us like him as the Flash.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure there were people that were turned off by the whole, CW TV style of the shows.
Yeah.
But I thought he was a good Flash.
I think so. I mean, I've seen it very little to even say anything, but he did good. I'm not gonna give him shit like that. So I'm glad that he lasted this long.
Enough so that in the Crisis of Infinite Earths event,
Yeah.
where he crossed paths with Ezra Miller's Flash,
Yeah.
I thought he was a better Flash.
Yeah. I mean, we can't argue with that. That's actually very true. Now, the only thing is that we just gotta see what the future holds for him and the WB and HBO Max and just about anything. We just have to see where they're gonna take him. And I really, really, really hope that if it's gonna be what you pretty much said right now, Willie, which oddly enough, you've been always like nailing these things. If they do something with it for Flashpoint and put them with HBO Max, that'd be fantastic.
I have an idea.
What?
We can for HBO Max.
Okay.
We can create a reality series. Right?
Uh-huh.
A reality series where stars they live in a house that used to be superheroes.
Okay.
We can have Grant Gustin there, along with a couple of other people from the Arrowverse, and they can move in with like Jessica Alba, and then Michael Chiklis. Come on, tell me you wouldn't watch the show.
I mean, I would. I'll be wrong if I say I wouldn't, but I'll watch it.
There you go. We can make a reality TV series.
No, I get it.
Maybe we can make it so that they're not their real personas. They're the superhero characters. So Grant Gustin's Flash can sit there and try to talk to Jessica Alba's Invisible Woman.
Can we have Keanu Reeves and Michael Keaton talk as Batman?
No, because Keanu Reeves is Batman.
That's so there's just only one Batman. That's
But
it. Like,
there'll be a guest appearance, and George Clooney will show up.
with the bat nipples?
He has to have the bat nipples.
Okay,
In
okay,
tribute
okay.
to Joel Schumacher, may he rest in peace.
Yeah. The bat nips have to be there. I
They
would
have
not
to be
accept it. I would not accept anything less.
Absolutely not. And at some point, you'll have like a twist where maybe the Invisible Woman and Flash are hitting it off,
Mhm.
and then all of a sudden Anna Paquin moves in as Rogue, and now you have a love triangle.
It's gonna be a crazy love triangle, but
All right, I'll shut up now. I'm being stupid.
idiot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think about everything we talked about above and below? Please comment down below, let us know your thoughts, and let's have a conversation about this. But we reached the end of the show, and ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today on this amazing podcast. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just so we come up with amazing news, which is 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesday, and Friday, and a little something in between. Willie, any last words?
Okay, hear me out.
Okay,
I know I said I was done with this,
go.
but what if Liev Schreiber's Sabretooth meets up with Tyler Maine's Sabretooth?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what happened. It sounds
be
like a
quiet.
cluster. I don't know.
I'll be quiet now.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Peace.
Bah!